Good afternoon and welcome to Spectrum Television News at 12. I am Uyai Anyeka and come to you live from Uyo, the capital city of Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. Let's take a look at the headlines. Federal government to reintroduce national tax amnesty. Trade Minister receives investment policy document. Plus, former U.S. President Donald Trump arrested in election case, mugshot released. We'll bring you details of these stories and more in a moment. Good afternoon and welcome. To begin the news this afternoon, the federal government has planned to reintroduce the National Tax Amnesty Scheme. In a statement signed by the Director of Press and Public Relations of the Ministry of Finance, Stephen Kilebi, the Tax Amnesty Scheme offers a time-limited opportunity for taxpayers to regularize their tax status relating to previous tax periods and pay the taxes due with certain benefits. Also in the statement, the Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, assured Nigerians that better days are ahead with the implementation of the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu. Away from that, the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Doris Uzoka Anite, has received the first ever Nigeria investment policy document from the Permanent Secretary of her ministry, Evelyn Ngige. Anite said that the policy, which was approved for implementation on May 10, 2023, is aimed at giving investors more comfort and attracting more investment into the country to further boost the economy. The minister also said that the investment policy primarily focuses on investment promotion and felicitation as well as sustainable economic development. According to the ministry, the policy formulation is assisted by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, UNCTAD, as a technical partner. Meanwhile, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Aidu, has said that the ministry would soon start the verification of the social registrar for transparent distribution of field subsidy palliatives. Edu disclosed this today during a live broadcast. She noted that the ministry would soon commence the distribution of the palliatives, saying poverty alleviation is paramount to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. The humanitarian minister added that the government will provide jobs to alleviate poverty in the country. Recall that the minister, upon assumption of office, pledged commitment to lifting 133 million Nigerians out of poverty. In a separate development, the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress APC, Abdullahi Ganduje, has assured the party faithful that the family problem arising from the announcement of new National Working Committee, NWC and zonal offices will be resolved amicably. Ganduje, at the end of a meeting with the governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, which was held behind closed doors in Abuja, told journalists that all differences would be rectified. The APC chairman also expressed optimism in the ability of the Kogi governor to deliver the state for the party in the November 11 governorship election. Meanwhile, Bello reaffirmed his confidence in the party's leadership, insisting that the APC would retain the state. In another development, the Nigerian Navy has set ablaze an arrested vessel MV Cecilia with about 350,000 liters of stolen automated gas oil, also known as diesel, in Woji, Obiokpo local government area of Rivers State. The commander, Operation Niger Delta Save, Real Admiral Olusegun Ferrara, represented by the Maritime Component Commander of the Joint Task Force JTF for Operation Delta Safe, South-South Navy Commodore Adedokun Sindebade, conducted newsmen around the arrested vessel. Ferrara said the vessel, which has not been in use for 2 years, serves as a storage tank for illegally refined products. He said that as part of efforts to fulfill the mandate of Operation Delta Safe, the commander JTF South-South of OPDS directed the Nigerian Navy ship NNS Pathfinder, based on credible intelligence, to conduct a covert operation in the area, which led to the arrest. In another development, the Nigerian Armed Forces and other relatives, as well as friends of the fallen heroes, have gathered at the National Military Cemetery in Abuja for the burial of some of the military personnel who died in combat in Niger State. Present at the funeral ceremony are the Chief of Defense Staff, Major General Christopher Musa, Minister of State for Defense Bello Matawali, and other service chiefs. Reports say some of the deceased officers had already been buried by their families. Recall that the Defense Headquarters had said no fewer than 36 officers were killed in battle, including an air mission on August 14. Back here, Kwabam State Governor Pastor Omoino yesterday ordered for a fact-finding report on the activities as well as the immediate relocation of Golden Tripod Limited (GTL), a factory located along Kodokbene Road in Uyo, to the Bom Industrial Park in Itam, Itu local government area. Governor Ino gave the order while flagging off the construction of a 2.2 kilometers Tabernacle Road and its environs with 0.97 kilometers underground outfall drain in Uyo local government area. Said the report, which is to be done by the State Commissioner for Environment and his internal security counterpart, should be completed within 48 hours. According to him, the relocation became necessary following reports that the emission from the factory poses a health challenge to the residents of the area, stating that the government has invested a lot to make the industrial park a modern one to accommodate industries in the state. In their goodwill messages, the stakeholders of Uyo and its local government areas commended Governor Eno for embarking on life-touching and economically viable projects and ensuring that the people in the rural communities benefit from his government. They assured him of their support and cooperation to the realization of his Arise agenda.
Here flag of Usam in frame. Like Manung Tanke, a few other places. I didn't again Tanko, Keritungum, Poison, Ageki, Ido, my style. My style at a Romanum Bosio Frewo, but Manung the Ombogan Bakarite, Ebogedi morning shows the day. So we believe that with the kind of contractor that we have put in here, they will deliver on purpose and as scheduled. Then we'll come back and commission the road. There are a few things I want to talk about. First of all, as I sat there, I looked at this and I asked what